I am Professor Emeritus in the Physics Department at the University of Toronto, but I'm also very proud to be the Chief Scientist of the Strategic Innovation Lab, which we call SLab for short, at the Ontario College of Art and Design, which is now called OCAD University. At the SLab, what we do is we look at changing patterns of human behavior and emerging technologies, and we try and imagine the products and services of the future. Let me give one example. We have the printed book, like this object here, and then we have e-books, which one can read on a computer like this. And there's a big battle going on between the P-book, the printed book, and the e-book, the digital book. And there are some people that want to hang on to the printed book because it's so precious and it's so beautiful. They like the way it smells. And then there are those, the propeller heads, the engineers, the digerati, that want to do everything with a computer. Well, you know, we don't have to choose between these two media. They both have their advantages. What are the advantages of this? You see how I can quickly find out what's in this book by just flipping through the pages? The folio format is a brilliant format. There used to be scrolls. The only scrolls that survive today is the Torah, used by Jews in their synagogues to read their Bible. The scroll was replaced by the folio, that is, bound pages, as you find in the book like this. What happens with e-books? We have to go back to scrolling. Not the most efficient way to find things. On the other hand, it's easier to search for information with an e-book than there is with a folio book. The best I can do is look in the index if I want to search for certain things. But actually, as you can see, these are my notes that I make as I read this book. Here's another example of my writing in the margins. That's what I like about a book. So, at the SLab, we decided, why choose between these two media? They both have their advantages. So, we come up with what we call the S book. S stands for smart. Here's what we have in mind. Every book has a barcode on it. So, you use the barcode and the camera on your computer to take you to a website that has a digital version of the book. So now you have the advantage of a printed book and an e-book. On the website where the digital version of the book sits, we can also do many other things. One, we can use it, the author can use it to update the book, because every book I've ever written is immediately out of date the day it's printed, because within a week of my book appearing, I find another idea I wish I could put in the book. Well, if my digital version of my book sits on the computers of my readers, I can update my book. Also, my readers can communicate to me their thoughts about my book. Nothing gives me more pleasure than receiving an email from a reader. What I do now is, in each of the books I've written, I give my email address. And from time to time, I get delightful emails from my readers. Well, with the S book, readers will be able to communicate with the author and with each other. So it becomes a social medium. So this book and this computer is a new form of social media. Also, it's possible to do active reading. You can use the fact that you have the digital version of the book on your computer. You can pull out quotes, snap them into papers you're writing, email them to friends. There's so many advantages of having both formats. So that's an example of some of the things we're doing at the S-Lab.